Hello. I I was on a live video earlier on Instagram with a friend of mine, social media friend of mine, Josephine Gordon. She lives in Ireland. She's a fellow MSer. She also has multiple sclerosis like me, and like me again, she's also an author. She's written several books. Anyway, we were talking and she suggested what I've been wanting to do for a long time, which was get on here and make a video, uh, reading part of my book, just to make content, get it out there. Um, and so here you go. This is the synopsis on the back of my book. I wrote it all. I wrote it myself as I didn't have anyone to do it, didn't ask anyone to do it for me. So I wrote it myself. Um, if you need motivation to break out of that cage and live an energized, fully engaged life, this book is for you. This is my story about surviving a traumatic brain injury and being comatose for a couple of months, practicing alcoholism and drug addiction for 4 years, being in numerous accidents through the years, and now living with multiple sclerosis. I also give you, the reader, a glimpse into how I stay motivated and inspired to endure this life with a smile on my face. Not only does he give you a look at his life, but he shares with you the tools that enable him to keep moving forward and living the passionate life. Some of this has changed as I'm now divorced, don't have the house or the pets, but says on here, Shane is married and lives in Washington State, not too far from Mount Rainier, his favorite place to go hiking. He and his wife have no children, but they do have a few pets, 4 cats, 2 dogs, 3 bearded dragons, and a betta fish. One may think that they cannot do things in life simply because they allow their fears and doubts to rule the day. Shane thought along those lines for a long time, but now he is living the passionate life. Despite a traumatic brain injury and the resulting 2.5-month-long coma, becoming an alcoholic, drug addict, numerous accidents, homelessness, joblessness, and now multiple sclerosis, Shane now wants to inspire and motivate people to keep moving forward and living the passionate life instead of just surviving. And like I said, that's on the back cover. And I'll read the first couple of pages here. It's like an intro, if you will. I was going to start my first book with a long, detailed autobiography. I've decided to keep it short since that is not the primary reason I wanted to write a book. I ran across this quote a while back. To be inspired is great. To inspire is incredible. That is why I want to write a book. I want to inspire others to greatness, to strive to carry on and be better than our circumstances would seemingly dictate us to be. I have read books by and watched videos of great motivators, inspirational speakers such as Brendon Burchard, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Deepak Chopra, and Tony Robbins. There are probably more I could list, and there are, but my point is that I have been inspired by these people to keep moving forward, and now it is my turn to do the inspiring. Life has tried to put me down and keep me there so many times, but I just keep getting back up and moving forward. Sometimes it was a downfall brought about by my own bad decision making about how to play the hand I was dealt. Other times I was simply dealt a bad hand. After all I have been through, it is obvious to me that God has a plan for me. At 40 years old, I wrote the book 4 years ago, so I'm 44 now. At 40 years old, I still have no clue exactly what the precise plan is. I may never know the full details of it, but I am just going to keep moving forward in a positive direction, and maybe I will discover the full itinerary of what I was born to do. When I have shared bits and pieces of my story with people through the years, I have been told I am inspiring. I have thought a few times about putting my story in print, but haven't done so yet. A couple of years ago, a young woman began working as a server at the restaurant where I was washing dishes. Regardless of the positive facade I was showing the world at the time, I was in one of my quote-unquote Eeyore states of mind, and had been for a while. Woe is me, I'm never going to amount to anything. Life sucks and then you die. The new server had this positive vibe or aura about her that I latched onto. I awoke one morning and thought, why am I in such a dark state of negativity? Screw that noise. I have so much to be grateful for. Negativity, exit stage left. Let the good times roll. I made a gratitude list and once again came to the realization that while my life may not be what I'd like it to be at any particular point in time, I am still alive and not 6 feet under as of yet. So why not be grateful and positive? Some days my mind seems to be all about negative thinking, but I simply need to think about the things I am grateful for, and the negative thinking melts away. I still wash dishes at that same restaurant, and I'm sitting at home on my day off, not wanting to give in to negative thinking and limited beliefs. Instead, I am going to focus on positive thinking and unlimited beliefs. I may have limitations between having multiple sclerosis and the residual effects of a traumatic brain injury I suffered at the age of 11, but I can choose to sit here and focus on what I can't do, or I can focus on that which I can do. Focus is where it's at for me. Today I choose to focus on being positive and productive. I have never written a book before. I only know that I have been inspired to inspire, and since I have been told that I am inspirational, I have decided to put in print what people say is inspiring, so that I can inspire more people. If you followed that and you're still with me, kudos to you. I thank you for opening this book, and my hope is that when you finish reading, you thank yourself. That's the intro to my book. Just give you a little taste of what I wrote. And I guess that's about it for now. Maybe I'll be back later reading some more of my book. I just wanted to put that out there and make some content around my book. And just to let you all know, you can go to my website at www.shanenikolic.com. That's www.shan as in Nancy, en as in Nancy, icolich.com. ShaneNikolic.com. That's my homepage, my website. My author's website that I built for myself. At the bottom of the page, it should be at the bottom of the page there on the homepage, links to purchase my book from my publisher at Balboa Press, from Amazon and Barnes & Noble. I know on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, on Amazon, my book is available as hardback, paperback, and it's on the Amazon Kindle. On Barnes & Noble, it's hardback, paperback, and available on the Barnes & Noble Nook e-reader. And it seems as though I've seen it on Google Play as hardback, paperback, and as an ebook. So, yeah, there's multiple ways to get my book and consume my book, if you will. That's about it for now. Alright, well, if you've been watching this video all the way to the end, thank you, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take care. Ciao.